Let's take a look at Suicide Squad now that we got time. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all this. I watched this already. I'm not gonna lie. I watched this already. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let's watch this Suicide Squad shit.
Where are we going? And who are we killing?
I'm surprised you didn't put up a Kick stream. Somebody took my name on Kick, bruh.
Sadigian, studio director at Rocksteady Studios.
It's probably gonna be ass.
And I'm the game director here.
I don't like that they locked the classic costumes, like the classic Harley Quinn costume. They locked it behind a pre-order. That should be something that you play the game and you unlock. That would make the game cool. And then I also don't like in this footage, everything in this footage suggests that Jon Stewart will be the first boss. Why the black man the first one to get killed? Am I the only one that took that shit away from it? Like, I'm just yapping, by the way, but like, I'm pretty sure Jon Stewart's gonna be the first boss. Otherwise, why do they keep showing him?
These are not
why are we killing the black man first?
With Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, I mean, we wanted to tell a new story. We wanted to expand the Arkhamverse.
When you expand the Arkhamverse.
Coming from Batman, where it was just from his perspective, just from his lens. Now getting to see the world through the villain's eyes was really the hook for us.
Yeah, it's a looter shooter.
Kill the Justice League is a third-person action shooter that can be played solo or with your friends.
It's a story-driven game that highlights Rocksteady's experience in bringing characters to life. As a Suicide Squad, you'll be forced to take on an absolute impossible mission. You must kill the Justice League.
We want the mechanics of the game to really reflect the personalities of the squad.
I'm always first on the trip.
Looter shooters need to die off already.
Exaggerated, chaotic.
The thing that worries me about this gameplay is like once you get past like kind of the sparkles, it looks very generic. It doesn't look challenging at all either. It looks like it's a lot of flash with no substance.
Let's make like cheap chewing gum and not stick around.
Now, our 4 members of Task Force X find themselves inside Metropolis. At twice the size of Gotham City in Arkham Knight.
Said polished mid. Is that what we calling it? Polished mid?
It's a place built for verticality, mobility, the unique fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee weapons, creating a supervillain empowerment that we think is a totally original gameplay experience. There was just an opportunity there to expand into co-op and have this dynamic world where friends can come together to share.
Graphics look really dated.
Well, players can
I think graphically it looks okay. I wouldn't say dated. It looks okay. Delayed this game to change nothing. Well, my theory is, yo, shout out to Brazy with the sub. My theory is they delayed this game. It had nothing to do with the gameplay. They delayed it because of the backlash. What I think they were hoping was, let's lay low for like 3 to 6 months. Hope everybody get off our ass, and then we're gonna put the game out. But I don't think they're gonna change nothing. Because the game already looks finished. At this point, I'm confident in saying this game is done. From like start to finish, you can play it. What they're doing is they're just polishing it, making sure there's no bugs and glitches in. But this game looks done.
Story twist.
Do you feel it? The swell of pride for what we have accomplished together.
We want to welcome you all to the first episode of our new series, Suicide Squad Insider, where we will provide a deeper look into Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Over the next few months, we'll be unpacking the game, answering your questions, and sharing a few surprises.
I hope they unpack the monetization system.
As we move closer to our launch on February 2nd. We'll also cover.
What do you think is going to be WB's response if it doesn't do good?
With a huge amount.
I watched a video about this, and dude was saying in the video he thinks their response is going to be so idiotic. He's like, he thinks the response is going to be, oh, the game didn't sell well because people don't care about the Suicide Squad. And some people might not care about the Suicide Squad, but the Justice League is in it, even if they're evil. People are going to fuck with it because it's superhero shit. I think what's going to happen is they're going to blame it on, oh, the Suicide Squad's not popular enough. People don't want to buy Suicide Squad games, when really it's the live service that people are not fucking with, bro. Because like another valid point I heard him bring up that I didn't even think about, the issue with everything going live service is it fucks up preservation in video games. With these games requiring online connections, it kind of... So like, let's say when we move from the PS5 to the PS6 or like the PS7, if you want to go back and play this game, if this game requires an online connection, whether you're using your PS5 or emulation, you will not be able to play it. The game will be dead because the servers are offline. So like it fucks up, live service fucks up game preservation. I was like, damn, I didn't even think of that. And like, I don't know about you, I was like, maybe I want to go back and play a game or show my kid a game that I used to love and shit like that. It's making things so like when they take it off the store, the game becomes invisible. It doesn't exist anymore.
Out of free content.
On this episode, you're going to hear from different members of the Rocksteady team as we explore more of the game's story, the world of Metropolis, and the core gameplay experience.
Bro, your voice is super deep for some reason. What does that even mean?
Let's jump into it.
What you want me to apologize because I got high T levels, nigga? What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, my voice is always. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? This nigga sound grown.
When you make a game in a superhero universe, the protagonist is the best person for the job. The squad are definitely not the best people for this job. They're the only people available.
It's more raspy than normal, I think it means. Let me listen to myself on Instagram. Let me hear.
Not the best people for this job. They're the only people available.
It's more raspy than normal, I think it means. It sounds like me. What do you? That sounds like me. I don't know, man.
So it gives the
I don't know what to tell you, dog.
and the game.
You probably got an Android. That's why it sounds so raspy. You know the audio ain't good on the Android, nigga.
They are trying to figure this out.
They got them 2008 speakers.
The Arkham game.
Droid. Let me stop, bro.
Games.
Yeah, we on every platform, JP. Droid.
Every game we approach that with a similar mindset of just like, how do we enhance that experience? How do we excite players in new ways?
Yeah, see, like, look at this. Look at that. I feel like that's a telltale sign, man. When they do like quick little cutaways from the gameplay, it just looks so simple and carefree and mindless, just shooting. It feels like there's no. I feel like the beauty of this game should be you have to work together as a team to survive, especially because the Justice League is more powerful than these four villains. But it looks like you could just run around mindlessly and shoot at shit. It looks boring.
Ways.
For the studio to try something new and stretch our legs with a shooter first and with the high, powerful traversal elements was coming out of our comfort zone somewhat, but we wanted to see what we could do to
The traversal does look fun. Jumping around and flying in this game, it does look fun, though. Yo, shout out to True Delusions with the sub.
Kind of the heart of our story. It's the most cinematics that we've ever done, and every one of them is crafted to perfection.
We're not just trying to do what we did before. We're making something which fits the source material that we think will make for an interesting story, but will feel different.
Sunset Overdrive, too. I feel like the most fun I'm gonna have in this game is just jumping around from building to
Let's
building.
jump into an early part of the game. Amanda Waller, the director of the government agency Argus, sends the team behind enemy lines into Metropolis.
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Are you using the new Atrium Vertical for IGM stream? Yeah. So like the Vertical app came out with multi-streaming for Vertical. I literally got like 4 connections going right now. Shout out to the Gigabit, and it's holding up. This part right here is just a cutscene. It shows you how they get the powers. Basically, they're using. I'll explain. They use like weapons that give them powers. Like Boomerang Man gets some gauntlets that are infused with the Speed Force, so that's why he's moving so fast. I don't know how I felt about them spoiling the game right here. I was like, bro, can you save that for the fucking game? I'm finna skip past this shit. Bunch of fucking cutscenes. I want to just show the gameplay. Who's ready for the $20 skin bundles? You think it's gonna be $20 for a bundle? You're funny. It's gonna be $20 for a skin, nigga.
So here we're taking these iconic characters who don't typically.
Does IG Live do gifts like TikTok? I don't know. It's just new. Cammy, they just made it so that November 7th. I just found out about this. November 7th, they launched live stream, so you can stream through OBS to IG. Because before you could only do it on your phone. It just launched this month, so it probably doesn't have it. And I think it's in beta. Only certain people have it. I looked, I had it. I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's try streaming to IG. The IG stream is crispy. I appreciate it.
A world for players to experience, and we wanted to do that with a new location.
What are the chances they keep the battle pass? Oh, it's gonna be in the game, I think.
Good to get out of that place.
This section's
We felt that
lasting entirely
Metropolis
too
was the
long.
natural next step to extend that. And what better way to introduce it than through an invasion from Brainiac with no Justice League to save them?
This does look better than Marvel's Avengers. I'll give it that much. Not much better. If Marvel was like a 4 or a 5, this is looking like a 6.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
The entire game is about fighting behind enemy lines.
Oi, Waller, what the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder.
Don't forget to buy the $25 battle pass.
Essentially in Brainiac's backyard.
Your orders are to activate that transponder.
What confuses me about this game, right? And this is me nitpicking, but it is a continuity issue, right? So like I skipped past it, but to explain it, the reason Harley Quinn can swing around like that is because when they were in the museum earlier, they stole a bunch of items from the Justice League's museum. And like I said, old boy got the gauntlets that gave him the speed force so he can move around really fast. Harley Quinn stole Batman's what's the shit? The rappel or whatever that shit is called. The gun he uses to get on buildings. What is that shit called? Fucking nerd shit, bro. So it allows her to swing around what confuses me is it allows her to swing around the grappling hook. I'm sorry, yeah. She has Batman's grappling hook and it has no special powers on it. It's just Batman's grappling hook. Why the fuck is she allowed to swing around the city like Spider-Man? But then, mind you, they said this game takes place in the Arkham universe. But then Batman couldn't do that in the 4 games that he had. Batman couldn't do that. It's confusing. Why is she able to do that? It's one of those things that's just like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Look at this shit. She's moving like Spider-Man. Apparently she knows how to use Batman's gadgets better than Batman.
Civilians left. Brainiacs killed them or made them into soldiers to do his bidding. And through this corruption, the people of Metropolis have become extensions of Brainiac.
Hey guys, thinking I shouldn't ate that extra tapioca, but
Now this is what I was talking about right here.
Player knows
What up, trolling?
What the Suicide Squad is about to find out is that here
They had just dropped into the city. So like low-key, this is a spoiler. They just dropped into the city and they're getting picked off by John Stewart, Green Lantern. Why is the black man the first boss fight? Why are we killing the back? If anything, Batman should be the first boss fight. It should be Batman, probably then Green Lantern second, probably Flash third, and then Superman probably last. Batman should be the first fucking boss.
Justice League are the bad guys. They've been corrupted by Brainiac.
Look at this shit.
In the course of the game, your mission will be to kill them.
Ugh, Green Lantern.
What about Wonder Woman?
Hey,
Is she in this game?
face always looks so... What?
Harley doesn't have any innate superpowers, so to go up against these beings that have incredible strength, it's a challenge.
I'm in the middle of a recon for Brainiac.
Shout out to Tara Strong. She one of the goats. She one of the W voice actor though. She one of the goats. I'm pretty sure she plays Tommy Pickles too, right? Tara Strong. She's Timmy Turner too. I'm pretty sure she's Tommy Pickles.
See this? Pay attention, Floyd.
Let me go! Please! Get it off! Get it off!
Looks bad, feels worse. But once you've been enhanced, there's no going back.
Yeah, they got Samoa Joe in his joint.
When you face off against the most iconic characters in all of superheroes.
She was Dill? I knew she was one of them, okay.
By many people's definition, an impossible task.
You're searching for stragglers. Augmenting Brainiac's army.
The Shard gets it.
The stakes that Rocksteady sets, the challenges they heap upon you as a player.
Time to rally up with Brainiac. Ready to make the leap?
You know immediately, like, this is the tallest task I will ever take on. And
Green Lantern's voice actor is nasty. Yeah, he doesn't, like, I feel like the voice doesn't match the body, but yeah, I'm just happy they chose the black one.
Flash! Brainiac wondered how you got off the ship.
Speedster secret. The League doesn't leave anyone behind. Let's make you right, buddy.
You know, that's just what I was gonna say.
What's the name of the game? It's called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Fighting.
It comes out 2024.
There's nothing
I want to say March.
more high stakes than the boss battles we have in this game.
These are gods like Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, The Flash.
So, what's the plan?
At that point, the game really opens up. We start to see players look at their weaponry and really ask the question of, like, how am I going to kill the Justice League?
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but, well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. No offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis.
I don't think we'll get the opportunity to kill the Justice League. Yeah, I feel like, I agree with you. I feel like the title is a bait and switch to get people excited, like, oh, we got to kill the Justice League. I think what's actually going to happen, because, like, for those of you not familiar with the game, Brainiac found a way to mind control the Justice League. I think what's actually going to happen is they're going to find ways to basically knock them out of the brainwashing. And then they're probably, like, let's say the first boss fight is John Stewart. Like, once you kill him, once you get the brainwashing off him, they probably help you or some shit like that. But I don't think you're actually going to kill any of them. I don't believe that shit. They're also not strong enough.
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Shout out to Dust with the sub. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him.
Since Batman Arkham Knight, the Penguin is no longer confined to Gotham City. He's made a name for himself in Metropolis as the authority on anti-meta human weapons. Now, Waller wants the squad to recruit him for Argus.
I see you've already stolen.
So, like, I hope to because look at this right here, right? This looks like a big-ass open-world game.
Now,
this is looking like a big open-world game. I hope that this is a cool city to explore, and it's just not a backdrop to jump around and shit, because, like, I don't want to play another 50-hour game just running around from point A to B. I hope it's a cool city to explore, too. Especially because I don't think we've really seen a proper Metropolis in a video game, except for in Superman 64. That shit don't count.
Waller wants the squad.
Superman fans are gonna be mad if this shit trash.
I see you've already stolen traversal.
Yeah, hopefully some good side missions too.
To stay off the streets.
Only in DC Universe Online. Yeah, that was an acquired taste too. I'm loving the verticality though.
It gives the player total freedom. Every character has their own way of getting around that determines how the.
Shout out to Main Cut with the sub. Appreciate it.
Don't like to boast, but how great was I?
Controlling a superhero character is fun. It's a power fantasy for all players. We wanted movement through the city to be fun. Just existing and moving around in Metropolis is a good time.
Metropolis is quite a normal city. Well, as normal as a city can be in the DC universe.
We spent a lot of time.
Somebody said Anthem vibes.
Art direction correct, trying to get the feel.
Yeah, it's co-op.
You get to see all the kind of DC lore that builds this space.
Let me do the talking with Penguin, okay?
A building.
I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna play Captain Boomerang.
A lot we can inject into.
Who y'all playing, chat? Who the first person y'all playing? Captain Boomerang looked the most fun to me, and I never thought I would say that in my life.
That makes it more than just a city.
That him or King Shark.
It's not truly a penguin.
Yeah, mate. And I'm not a boomerang.
Dead shot. Okay. I see a lot of dead shots in the chat.
Size, its scale, anything from.
My man said, I'm playing a different game. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at that. That nigga said, who I'm playing? I'm playing Hokage, nigga. I'm playing Tekken.
Money talk, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
It's just a great way.
Fuck you.
In a new way.
I'm playing Eddie, nigga. Oh, shit. Not gonna lie, the city looks empty, dog. Yeah, I know, that worries me. And that's what I said. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because it's a lot of fast cuts, but I'm really hoping the city's not empty. Here's another thing I think in the trailer they should not have shown. This is another spoiler. Fucking the Penguin is the weapons dealer in Metropolis for some reason. I think this would have been a cool reveal just from playing the game.
G'day, Pengo.
But they pulling a Ubisoft.
No. Ain't this a right rogues gallery? Who's the big
Is GI gonna co-op this? You know it.
Used to work for me.
Ooh, which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
They showing too much. I agree.
For Argus.
I think they really should have focused on the gameplay. There's too many cutscenes.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my
Which means one or two things, because they're spoiling a lot. And keep in mind, they said they're doing 4 parts to this dev diary. This is just part 1. And they've spoiled multiple things already. This means one or two things. Either one, they're feeling really confident that they're going to give these minor spoilers. They're feeling so confident the story has really good plot twists. They don't care to reveal little minor spoilers like this. Or 2, they're feeling so unconfident that they're giving us little tidbits to hope that we'll buy this game. But when we buy the game, the plot's really not going to be that good. I feel like it's going to be either or. Remember I said that. And I feel like it's desperation. I agree with you, JP. I feel like this is out of desperation. It's not number one.
Traversal is at the very core of our game. You will need to be on the move and master each key.
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't pay more than 40. I don't blame you. Especially because it's supposed to be live service.
Of the environment to quickly get out of troublesome situations. Or she can use it to quickly close the distance to introduce them to her baseball bat.
I know I'm nitpicking, but do you hear when she's shooting? I'm sorry I'm doing that into the mic, but like even the sound, it just feels off on this game. It feels like this game is missing something, and I don't know what it is. It doesn't have like that oomph, that impact.
Swinging from the background lets her circumvent the trooper's shields.
Pew, 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 pew. Like you hear that shit? Like a little pea shooter, bro. What is this?
Flank them.
Yeah, Splatoon ass Harley Quinn.
It can also let her catapult herself into the air to shoot the corrupted from
Doesn't have the exaggerated swagger of the black team.
Now that you've seen some of Harley's combat in this scene, let's explore the rest of the squad's unique playstyles in other encounters. Captain Boomerang uses a mix between sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns.
What's cracking?
It's supposed to be gritty, but it's not.
That can be used to
Yeah, I feel like that's another, maybe that's what it is too, because the Suicide Squad is supposed to be gritty. These are villains trying to make right, and it's like this colorful, bright, goofy ass game, bro.
Create what we call juggle kills, and also break enemies' shields.
The only character that's really goofy out of these four is Harley. Maybe a little Captain Boomerang, but
Enemy with a melee attack means they take guaranteed critical hits from all guns for a short period after. Shoot enemies in their legs, and then close the distance to do a shield harvesting strike to get some shield back.
like look at the enemies, the AI. They're not. It's like Ubisoft AI. They're really not. I'm gonna test the fuck out this AI. They're really not attacking you. I don't really feel like they're in danger. It seems like a very easy game to play. Like this is one of those games where if there's an option, probably gonna have to put it on hard because this game looks easy. Ooh, my bad.
Let's shift focus to King Shark.
Cause to celebrate!
King Shark is literally death from above, which he gladly shows with his Atlantean drop attack. He's the
And I'm gonna show you right here what I'm talking about. Pay attention to King Shark. He's wide open in the air. There's about like 10 enemies over here, right? Not a single fucking bullet hits him on the way there.
literally death from above, which he
So you don't have to do any type of maneuverability. Nothing's hitting him.
He's the character that can take the most punishment.
Look at this shit. Nobody's an actual threat to him.
Cleavers, sickles, and combat knives for some brawling action. For the bigger enemies, each character gets a super powerful single target.
Stormtrooper ass aim.
This one-shots any enemy hit, but it takes longer to recharge.
I feel like I'm being a jackass for nitpicking, but like I don't know if people notice stuff like this, but like he literally was not challenged that entire time. It feels like the only challenge this game will have, possibly because this is a live service game, is going to be power-based. Somebody in the chat said it, and I agree with that. Where like the challenge is going to stem from the fact that if the enemies are level 100 and you're level 50, you're not going to do any damage. Like the Division, they're going to be bullet sponges. But are you actually in danger? Is it going to actually check like test your reflexes? I don't think so. And like your thought process and you working together as a team, I don't think so.
I'm not fucking.
Yo, shout out to Argan with the sub. I appreciate it. No Time to Die.
Low caliber, and I'm high caliber.
His traversal is made to let him create his own.
King Shark with a gun is fucking funny. He should be a brute. Why does he have a gun?
Sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. For more up-close action, Deadshot relies on his iconic wrist cannons. One thing we really
Two enemies behind him. Nobody shot him.
Reimagined version of the Arkham counter system and mix that with our traversal and shooter gameplay. Introducing counter shot. Each enemy has a different reaction to the counter shot. Some will be stunned, some will take damage, some will be interrupted and then get really annoyed. Now let's take a look at Harley absolutely demolish Brainiac's forces.
I feel like they didn't explain it very well, but I think what they were saying is like Arkham, because this is a shooter. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what I got from it to beat too. Like in Arkham, when you would hit the Y button on Xbox or triangle on PlayStation, it would do the counter move. I think that's what it is, but it's not physical. It's guns. So like you dodge a bullet and then you send a bullet back. I think that's what I got out of it, but I don't feel like they explained it very well.
All these tools.
My show's all knock 'em dead material.
What do you think of Alan Wake 2? I'm enjoying it. It's cool.
Oswald Cobblepot, my man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns.
They just spoiling more of the story. That's the gist of the game, though. Like, I didn't like this shit right here, too. Fucking
Your own unique
where is he at?
I want to tell you what happens next. Let's call it a sneak preview.
That's in the RoboCop game. I haven't played it.
Like they explored all these characters that we bring.
They showed like Lex Luthor right there. Lex Luthor in his power armor and shit. I'm like, God damn, can you save something for the fucking game? So we know he's gonna appear. There better be some good plot twists in this shit. Better not be one of them situations where the trailer ruins everything. That's the gist of it though. Let's hop into the sub box. Deadass, it looks like a game idea that should have been left on the drawing board. I would have preferred it to be like a more traditional action game. Live service just ruins everything. Oh, they have an actual trailer for The Last of Us 2? I didn't even know. Like, let me see. I thought it was just an article. Let's see if we can tell the difference. Hold on, let me turn the graphics up, guys. It's in 4K. Here we go.
I don't know what.
Have you seen Inzoi? That
I'm supposed to take her to the fire.
What's her name, game? What's that shit called?
Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure.
Yeah, remaster already, baby.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor? What are you doing in here?
It would kill her.
Why would you put that? Imagine people who haven't played the first game. Why would you put that in the fucking trailer, dog?
Even if we found her,
Better lighting.
Cole found someone else that's immune. It made no difference, because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead.
Just a reminder, it got robbed. It robbed Ghost of Tsushima. I agree.
We're gonna have to run.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like visually, it looks the same to me. They just upscaled it to 4K, but it looks the same.
You say whatever speech you got rehearsed. Get this over with.
You don't get to rush this.
New outfits. Woo! Lost levels. Guitar free play. Oh, so it's a horde mode. It's not. I thought that was like you had to play through the story without dying. It's a horde. They added horde mode. Oh my.